Hi everyone, HCG Princess Di. I'm back. Again. Okay, now. Okay, so I think I have some explaining to do because I wasn't really gone. So hear me out. So I know I came back and I'm like, this is I'm gonna do it right now, no issues. Like about a month ago, and then I started and I was doing great. I wasn't cheating really, and I was losing zip. And I'm like, WTF. I did it, I must have done it, I think, for like 3, 4 days, and I wasn't losing anything. And that was crazy. That was crazy. So, two things that I thought. One was I either had gotten immune to HCG from all the idiotic cheating I've done for the last year, or two, um, which could have been true, the HCG was expired, and it was frozen, but expired too. I mean, not so long, like 3 months expired. Sometimes you take medicine that expires a little bit, but anywho, so I was like, screw this, in another word. And I was like, no, I'm off. Let me take a real break for about 3 weeks of not injecting, getting off of it, and just resetting everything. And I did. And then also, I decided to just go to a clinic, and I know I'm wasting a lot of money. It's not wasting, correcting. I am spending, but I want to use a better word. Investing a lot of money. There we go. That's so much better. Sounds better. I'm investing a lot of money on myself, but I think it's just gonna be better. Plus, something that I kind of thought about it when I was talking to Stephanie HCG, who I met today, and hopefully she'll post our video soon, which is amazing. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Um, um, I'm injecting, which some people are gonna be like, but you know what? That works for me, and it's always worked for me on a higher dose. I'm injecting at 300 I use, and the clinic gives me that much for 40 days. If you were buying your own HCG, it would be double the amount of the cost of HCG. But they're giving me that for the same price because that's what I used to inject when I did it the first time. The doctor, the original doctor started me at 200, and then she went up to 300, and that's where I kind of stayed. So I think my body reacts really well at 300, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling really good now. So today is BOTE5, and you're wondering, like, why haven't you vlogged earlier? And I have no idea. So I don't know if you see, I saw Stephanie HCG vlog about me starting. And I don't know if anybody else told you that I started, that I, text and stuff, but I felt, not that I would never think that the community would say, oh my god, here she comes again and saying hi, and then she disappears. But it was more for me. Like, I feel like I need to do this for me and be accountable to myself, and do it for a few days so that I feel like this is gonna be it, Di. And that's how I feel today. Today is a big day for me. I just feel like it kind of clicked in this little brain, because that's all it has to happen is just click. So, I mean, it's been good. I loaded pretty well. I lost the load weight in the first 2 days, which was good. The third day, I did cheat a little bit. But it was a good cheat, and I'm not angry of my cheat because it made me recognize that honestly I did it because of the programming that I have of just must put food in my mouth. I was not hungry, and plus while I was eating it, I honestly didn't want it. Like, I didn't want it. So it just helped me be where I am right now. Today was great. I woke up, I just woke up in a great mind. So hopefully, knock on wood, stays this way. Um, Something else that I'm going to be doing this round that's a little different. I haven't really started it doing because I said, the last few days has been just making sure that I'm really in it this time. So I've been, doing whatever I have to do to be in it. But I will be, my plan is to do Shakeology shakes, which I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're not protein shakes, they're meal replacements. They're all natural. They actually promote weight loss because they have some, good for you ingredients. Yeah, may not be perfect for you. Yes, I got in another HCG Facebook board where I just asked the question if anybody's used it, because I know, from most of the people that watch YouTube in our family group, nobody has done HCG with it. So I asked this other Facebook page, and everyone was like, "No, you can't do it," and I'm like, people didn't know that they could use coconut oil on HCG, and they found out, and oh yeah, you can use it, So, and it may not work for some people. I remember in my first round, I used to use the Dr. Emma shakes, and that was fine for me. So I'm gonna give it a try because lunches for me are really hard on my job. I go everywhere, and I really hate chicken and salads, so I don't want that. And it's just the easiest thing for me to do. So I'm gonna do the Shakeology shakes for lunch, and they're around from 130 to 170 calories each. They have about 1 fat gram, and the content of carbs, I think it's like almost 20, but like 7, 8, 9 grams of sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate one of the apples or the fruit, because that pretty much has exactly the same amount of carbs. So it would be my protein and my carb together, So that's what I'm going to do. Like it or not, I mean, you're welcome to comment. And then a good, pop meal. I'm really going to try to do pop for dinner. Do a lot of my old yummy recipes. I'm kind of excited about that. And let's see, what else I was going to say. Oh yeah, okay. So something else I have to say. This is going to be like my confessional video. So I've been watching people's vlog, but honestly, right now I'm trying to kind of have balance in my life. I've gone through quite a lot this year. Maybe I won't talk about it, maybe I won't, but ultimately what I'm getting out of it is I want to enjoy my life more. I do work a lot, but I want to make sure that I have balance in my life to do the things I love, like, my jewelry that I still yet to sell on Etsy soon. Hopefully the next month, we'll see. That's what I said last month. But anyways, so I do watch videos, but I just watch them usually when I'm on the road, and I really don't want to be typing on YouTube, which sometimes I do, which is a no-no. So I decided I'm going to download all my videos, watch them all, and I may leave like a heart or something so you guys know, because I like to know who watches the videos by the comments, right? But I don't have time to comment on everybody's video. So at least this time you'll see that I watched it, and maybe I'll comment about it on my vlog, so I watched it. But I'll be watching them, but I won't be commenting unless it's like, something huge that must be addressed. Okay, I hope that works for everybody. But that's what I've committed to myself, so that I can have the balance between being in the community and vlogging and doing that. And no more, I won't say no more intros and stuff. When I have time, I'll do it. But I don't, I won't. What else? That's it. I want to do a body shot. No, I don't want to do a body shot, but I feel like I have to because I feel like, well. So, here's where I am at. Yes, huge, right? Okay, a lot of weight to go away. And that's it, guys. I'm just back, and some, some people are still back from the old times, like Tina and Peggy and Ricky, and oh my God, I just met Steph tonight, and it was awesome. It was like we knew each other. But it's funny because like she watched my videos while I was gone, and she was before I was here, so I never knew that she was here. But so when we were talking, I was like, oh yeah, in my Hawaii, I have a Hawaii room. She's like, yes, I know. I'm like, how do you know that? I'm like, oh yeah, you watch my vlogs. So it was just kind of funny because it's like we've known each other for years. Because she was able to go back to my old videos, so it was hilarious. We even reminisced about the one, because we were talking about, vlogging and some people taking down vlogs because they don't feel, for X reason. And I'm like, I don't care, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be candid, I've had horrible times, crying and happy and drunk. Like I was telling her about, that's probably the funniest one I've done when I was in what's it called? Fort Lauderdale with my sunglasses, and I was like, I'm drunk and I'm tired and I know I am, and oh my gosh. So, but who cares? It's my life, and I'm gonna vlog it. I want it out there. She saw it, and I'm like, yeah, well, that was me at that point of time. I was going through X and Y. I don't wanna, delete this because I don't want this to be part of my story. Everything is part of my story. The good, the bad, the pretty, and the ugly. Right now it's kind of the ugly of part 2 die, because of how I feel. I don't feel in my body, so that's why this has to just be like, this is it. Kind of like, you know, I call it the BOTE round, BOTE, the beginning of the end of this shit. Because I can't take it anymore. I can't take this, so yes. But I'm happy. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy back to be in HCG. I'm really excited about using Shakeology. I think it's going to help me stick to it, and not have to think about what's for lunch, what's for dinner. One meal is easier for me to think about, and that's it. Okay, guys. Mwah. I missed you all. I hope you are happy I'm back. I'm happy I'm back, so I'll stay. Okay. Aloha, guys.